Hello, welcome to For Sale Friday. I'm Dan Howell with Coldwell Banker. We are here in a foreclosure in Westmoreland County, going back to our roots with Foreclosure Friday. This is a fantastic foreclosure. It's almost move-in ready. Well, it is move-in ready, really. But more importantly, we do have a special guest today. We have Jeannette coming back. Unfortunately, the last time she was here, our feed kept getting cut off, so we wanted to make sure that we gave her time to really tell us all about what she did. So she should be here very shortly. So let me see if she's out there. Where? Diana. Come on in. Diana.
Hey, I had to come to the back door.
Diana came through the back door.
It's time to go for a swim.
Well, let's take a look, Ashley. Let's go back out there. You're right.
Hi. Yeah, I had to come in the best entrance.
Diana Ed, everybody, with
Hi.
DiVine Consign Home
Home
Treasures.
Treasures.
That's right. She's a jack of all trades, as we had before. What else do you do? You do a whole bunch of stuff, don't you?
Yeah, I do. I like to do, well, obviously I own DiVine Consign Home Treasures, which we have fabulous pieces for your home interior, your decor, your furnishings. Also, I like to do redesign on the side. So we redesign homes and flip houses. Also, I'm a real estate agent too, for another agency.
For another agency, which remains nameless today.
And also, I am a closing agent, so I sit at the settlement table a lot of times when you're closing on a property just as this. So I see all kinds of stuff, and I've been probably in a ton of foreclosures in the past. I used to be an agent for HUD, so I've seen way many, and this one is fabulous.
It is.
This would be a great buy.
Absolutely.
I would buy this one if I didn't
Well, you
have
haven't
a
even
house
seen the
already.
whole thing yet. You just saw the back door.
I mean, just looking at it, well, looking at the cleanness of it, and the pool, and the price, and everything else, it's...
Well, then, tell me about your store. You have new furniture, and you have new to you furniture, right?
Right.
So tell us a little bit about it.
Okay, we have new furniture. We have new to you furniture and renewed the shabby chic that everybody loves.
Oh yeah, you redo some things
I
too.
refinish
Right.
pieces myself, but I also have some consigners that do as well. So we actually need consigners, which is one of my things too. I'm up to 90 consigners now. We've only been open for 5 months. But what happens is people bring me their home decor. So if you're tired and you're building a new house or buying a new house and you're tired of what you have, you can consign that with us. And then we can also sell you new stuff. So, and our stuff is gently used. We make sure that it comes in great shape. People come in the store and think everything's new.
And you guys are in a great location too.
Yeah.
You're right on Route 30. I mean, every time I drive past, I see cars. I'm so happy. Like every time I drive, I go, oh yeah, you're doing some good business over there, which is awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. We have our building is blue.
It is blue and purple, right?
Blue and purple.
Yeah.
I painted it blue so that people could see it because it was a business that had been out of business for a while. So
and it was kind of like wallpaper almost. Like I remember driving, because when she first started, you were like, that building, but she was telling me, I was like,
no,
Diana, I have no idea what you're talking about. And then as soon as you painted it blue, everybody knows that it's there now. That's for sure.
Oh yeah, and again, people still blow past 100 miles an hour. However, then they turn around because we're right across from Christopher's Pizza. Yeah, Christopher, you get a lot of advertising from me.
Aren't you right before Christopher's, right? Like if you went
Coming
to
from
Christopher's,
Greensburg,
yeah.
Yes, we
Okay.
would be on the right-hand side after Lowry Avenue. We're in the Jeannette area of Route 30 in Hempfield Township.
Okay.
Next to West Penn Power.
Right,
Right before. If you hit West Penn Power, you got to turn around and come back and see me.
Right.
So I have balloons out there today, so you can't miss me.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, so we do, like I said, new pieces from consigners. And what I was explaining to a couple other people that I work with, we also do foreclosures, but also estates. So if somebody has pieces they want to get out of their estate, as in, grandma passed away, unfortunately, stuff like that, for real estate agents and just other people, we empty out estates. I will go into your estate, pick out everything that we'll take in, we'll pick it up, we'll sell it for you, put a contract together, you get a check in the mail. And you don't have to worry about it. If the pieces don't sell after 120 days, we can donate them wherever you'd like us to.
So do you buy and consign, or do you just mostly consign?
We buy and consign from estates. I prefer not to buy from estates because then that's in my inventory. I'd rather have them bringing in. Some people still want the pieces back if they don't sell.
Okay.
Gives them the opportunity to take them back too. And it just depends. You can call me, and then that way I'll go over it with you.
And it's more than just furniture, right?
Oh yeah, everything. I mean, knickknacks, wall hangings, light fixtures, lamps, you name it. I mean,
You'll have to visit the store, because you have the store set up so nice. It's almost like you have different areas set up inside the store. Like there's like almost like a living area set up with stuff on the walls. You have the couches, the coffee tables, or like a kitchen table set up with the hutch and everything there. Like it's so nice to go in there and see how you can kind of envision these products, or these. They're not always like matched sets, but you put some stuff together that you can just imagine it literally right in your own dining room or right in your own living room, which I think is so cool. It's such, I mean, you do an awesome job, and which obviously would probably transfer over into your staging, because you know the thing about staging is you want to be able to picture your own stuff. You know, you still want everything to look nice, but you still want the customer to be able to picture their own stuff in the house, so you don't want to overpower something. And I feel like it's almost exactly the opposite with what you do. You stage it so people can take that furniture and put it in their own house and go, this is perfect for my house. So
absolutely. And I love color. I mean, I'm a funky girl. I love the color. If it is unique, it's me. So I always tell people, don't be afraid. Everybody's plain Jane beige or grayish.
That's right.
A little bit of green and blue and purple and pink can't hurt. It's a piece of furniture. It's not permanent. It's not like you're scarring your body with it. You can have it there for so long, and I tell them, if you don't like it in a year, bring it back to me. I'll sell it for you. So
scarring your body with it. That's pretty dramatic.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's something that can, you know, it's not permanent.
No, I'm just teasing you.
Not like coloring something and keeping permanently dyeing your hair green, but you know, but I do have a lot of pieces like that. I mean, my house is like that. Sometimes my husband gets mad at me because there's a lot of different things going on, but it is cool. And it's fun, and if you go home at night and everything feels comfortable to you and you can sit down and enjoy where you're at, that's what you really need. So that's what I like to work on. And then when we see houses like this, I can envision this house in a completely different.
Absolutely.
I love it.
We're going to take a look at that in a second too.
This pool, I can see me sitting up there right now.
You can see a nice pressure washed pool with some nice landscaping.
Nice landscaping, some cocktails, maybe, a party going on. Yeah, that would be really cool. And I mean, to have a pool, for a foreclosure is fantastic.
Absolutely, and they've emptied the pool, they've cleaned the pool. We're not really sure about the mechanicals of the pool equipment, but at least you kind of have your basis.
That's the backbone. That's the most expense there, so that's great.
I also wanted to say, if anybody has any questions for me or Diana, please feel free to ask them. Our camera lady is back in action, back from a 2-week leave. So everybody thank. I know, I did. I'm pretty generous, aren't I? 2 weeks? Isn't that the standard?
That's what I had when I had my kids a long time ago. We won't talk about that. So.
All right. Well, could you tell us where your store is again?
We are at 6565 Route 30 East in the Jeannette area of Unity Township. There's a new Dunkin' Donuts across the street. There's Christopher's Pizza, that Med Express, kind of in like that.
There's you're right past the Subway too.
Yes.
There's a Subway, and there's like that little outdoor furniture. Is that what it, or no?
Well, there's Amish sheds next door, which will be moving, but there is some Amish sheds next door. So we're in that. People do speed there.
yeah.
And West Penn Power is right next door, so like if you get to West Penn Power, you miss my store.
Yeah, if you're coming from Greensburg,
it's on the right.
It's on the right after Laurie Avenue, after that old the Eaton Park Diner.
Yeah,
thing.
the old Eaton
You'll
Park
see
Diner.
it. I mean, it's a 1-story blue building. Yes. It's super long. It's like what? I don't even know what the color.
5,000 square feet full of goodness.
What the color blue is? It's like.
I forget the name.
I don't want to say neon blue, but it's like
it's blue. It's blue, and that's one of my favorite colors. So, but yeah, I mean it's 5,000 square feet of goodness. I mean it's probably only, I think our building's only 40 feet wide, but it goes back 120 feet deep. So people think it's small. It's not.
Right.
I mean,
it's true.
When you get in there, you'll see. Definitely.
Good. Okay. Well, let's walk through the house. So we're gonna save the kitchen for last.
Yeah, the kitchen's my favorite.
So this is the sunken living room. So they have totally. So this is one of the foreclosures that the bank actually does some work on. They painted all of the walls. I don't think they replaced the floor. I think the floors were here. They replaced the fixtures, but they made it so that really anybody can come in and picture whatever they want to do with it. I mean, obviously this isn't your style and it's not my style either, but there's so much that you can do with it. I mean, it's a sunken family room, which you'll see is open into the kitchen. And if you want to show them a real quick view of the kitchen, how open it is to the kitchen, it's a great room for entertaining. And
it can be really cozy too. You can make this a nice little cozy.
I mean, what would you do to this? I mean, would you? I wouldn't keep the laminate, at least not this color.
No.
I would probably either put like a darker laminate down here. Or I'm partial to carpeting some areas too, just to make it feel a little feel cozier.
Possibly, and I don't like carpet either.
I don't either.
But I think I would carpet this room, only being if you have children, this is going to be a room they're in all the time.
Right.
And then step down, that way the carpet's nice and soft coming into this room. I would paint all the woodwork white, but the reason I say that is because if you paint it white, it modernizes just like...
For up to you paint everything turquoise then.
Well, yeah, the walls might be turquoise. But to me, updating is the gray, not the beige. I know they painted beige. However, if you're on a budget, this could work as it sits.
Right.
I mean, it could work as it sits, just add some different colors.
This is a house that you can truly move into and work room to room and fix.
Absolutely. I mean, it's a shape for foreclosure.
That's right.
I like to be really good.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, I think it's nice. Even this ceramic is in such good shape.
Yeah, I mean it's not 100% up to date, but it's in great shape. So there's no real reason to change it right away down the line. Yeah, if you wanted to pull it up and change it, you can. There's not too much of it. There's not. I mean, it's
right.
really
You
nice.
can roll wood through here, or you could actually leave it go, have the grout dug out, and maybe put white grout in. That would modernize it a little bit, so it doesn't give it such that. Some of this has that southwestern appeal, which some people like and some people don't.
Sure.
But if you didn't have the funds, you could actually dig out the grout and just change it to a white grout, which would make it look cleaner and more modern. And also paint the woodwork white.
Let's go upstairs. We're getting a little bit of an echo, so I'm afraid some people aren't going to hear us. So let's concentrate upstairs a little bit.
I should have brought some pictures of him on the wall.
You try that. We're going to start in the master suite. Well, let's start right here. So this is such a cool little area. It really gives the open feeling about this house. It's open down to the bottom. We have this nice skylight to get some natural light. So this skylight, it'll bring natural light not only to this area here, but all the way down through the house, through the entryway, which is really, I think, such a great feature. I was surprised when I came up here.
Yeah, they don't need a chandelier, which is kind of cool. Except at night, though, that's the only thing. Like, what I would probably do is add some type of chandelier over the landing area. Just because at nighttime you can't see, they only have two little. And then I would definitely. These are 19.
Yeah, I would get rid of this too.
Very modern.
What would you put?
Square.
I would put something different than what you would put. So.
In this house, I'd probably do wrought iron.
Yep, that's what I was gonna. That's what I would do.
Yeah, because this house needs more of the wrought iron look to it.
It adds a lot more character to it.
Yeah, I mean you can go with some fancy. You can go with the straight ones. You could do a wood top, maybe paint them black, because that's what I prefer. But you can always have a black rail, very classic.
Mm-hmm.
I painted mine white with black spindles, so it has that kind of funky modern look. But you could do.
Yeah, I did see you did that.
Yeah, so it makes it a little bit different. But I think the black is very classic, and then it's more modernized. And also paint the walls.
But we would have to get rid of the carpet here if you put wrought iron in. Because carpet with wrought iron is very dated. So if you were to put a darker laminate down here or darker hardwood, if you were to bring it through, that's when you would probably do the wrought iron, right?
Absolutely. And the only thing is, being who knows who constructed this, it depends on the wood on the steps. If they are hardwood, I would clean them up.
You know what I've been seeing though? So
just leaving the carpet on the steps.
Well, not that, but yeah, I do see that too. They make laminate now for steps.
They do.
And I think it's so cool looking. Like I'm not really that huge fan of laminate myself,
right.
But they make a lot of really nice laminate that looks real. I've actually been in houses where I thought it was laminate, and the homeowner looked at me and goes, "I paid a lot of money for that wood floor." I mean, they really make the laminate look really good, and either that or maybe they make the hardwood look cheap. But
Well, I know that because I was working for a flooring company up until a couple months ago. So
which remains nameless as well.
Yeah, we'll keep that name. But yeah, actually, you can't do laminate. The only issue with laminate on steps is it has to have space to move, so everything has to have a corner
It sticks up a little bit.
Yeah, you have to have the nose on it. The noses
Right.
are expensive. So it just depends on what you're looking for. Personally, you can even look raw if you want, depending on what you're going to do with the rest of the house. And you can actually add reclaimed pieces of wood to the risers in a different pattern and then paint them.
Sure.
So, I mean, there's different things you can do cheaper depending on your style. I know that if I...
Because
chances
are the flat part here is oak, and the risers are not.
Right.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So we spent the most time in the hallway here. Let's go.
This is the master.
So this is the master bedroom. So
Nice size.
so this master suite, it comes with again, they painted it, they replaced the fixtures. I don't know if they did the doors. The doors are in pretty good shape. But and again, the bank did all of this work in order to sell it. So we've been in a lot of foreclosures where you have to do the work yourself, or the bank doesn't have the utilities on. I mean, here we have the gas on, we have the electric on, so the furnace is running, or the air conditioning. I guess in that case, we're able to test out all the lights. They can almost get a full inspection of this house because
there's lights in here.
Well, yeah, but so the plumbing is still winterized. But what they would have to do is, I guess they would have to get a pressure test to put through, because they're not going to turn on the water, but they'll be able to put in, which is putting air pressure through the lines to see if there's any leaks.
Yeah, and then
I've never done it though. Have you ever had anybody do that? I've never had anybody do it.
Yeah.
It's not pretty. Or
But you need to have that done. You want to have that done. Even in new construction, sometimes they blow out your new pipes. I experienced that myself. Yeah, so
Another company that remains nameless.
Yeah, we won't get them.
Let's. So we have one walk-in closet here, which is really
Yeah,
nice.
that's a nice sized closet too. It looks like there might be another one in the bathroom. And you know what? To be honest, I mean, truthfully, looking at this house, you could move in it. I mean,
Yep.
it's a very standard house. Everything looks to be. I mean, there's not even a crack in the ceramic. You know, everything's clean.
So I don't know how well we're gonna fit in here, but so this is actually a decent sized bathroom. It's kind of cramped, but you have the double bowl sink. You have the jet tub.
This is a little.
The small shower. This jet tub is huge. Like,
Stand up.
I mean,
36-inch stand up shower.
I mean, I think you can be like a total, like a maximum weight of like 150 pounds, or else you can't like.
And the head's not real high either.
Oh yeah, so you have to be 4 foot, and so.
That's because this was probably built in the 80s, early 90s, maybe, and that was kind of the thing, the standard height.
I don't remember when it was built. I'll have to take a look. But so again, just like when we were at that last one, take this out.
That tub is.
It's so big for
Big
this
tub
room.
decks.
Like, it makes this room so awkward. Take it out, put a huge shower in.
Yeah, you can go all the way to the window with the shower. I mean, and still not have to.
And you can put a double bowl sink along the back to get a little bit more room for the toilet. And
the toilet's hidden right.
So actually,
At least they're hidden.
so originally when I was in this house, there's another walk-in closet that you don't see that's behind this door. Originally, I was thinking that we could take that out and make this bathroom even bigger. But we probably don't really need to, I guess. If we just, I mean, unless you want it, you're going to want a tub. If you want a tub in here, maybe we can stick like a soaking tub or something back there.
And again, it depends on your budget, you know, how much you want to put into the house. But
It
definitely.
depends on if you're going to use the tub.
Right.
Really, when it comes down to it. So, if you're.
Yeah, because if there's another tub in another bathroom, most people only care about having one anymore because for their kids or whatnot. I know.
I want my own tub.
I put a tub in my house. You know how many times I've been in it? Once because I felt guilty not to use it yet, and that was, you know. So we don't have time. Maybe.
I would use my tub if it wasn't in my main bathroom because I wouldn't want to clean. Like every time I take a bath, I feel like I have to clean the tub. So I would probably like.
You don't want to clean it.
I don't want to clean my bathroom.
But this tub is probably way too big for this. I mean,
Exactly.
you know,
I
you
mean,
don't take out your knee when you come around the corner.
because there's always 2 people in your bathroom at once, so we can't like. All right.
Yeah,
Let's
I
go.
mean, you gotta be, and then the toilet's right there. But there is another closet in there. That
So
must be the other
we're
bathroom.
just gonna take a look into
Oh,
this
there's-
one real quick. So we have the other bathroom in here.
You got a full tub, so you're good there.
Full tub.
I mean, a little narrow, but this is, I mean, you know, updated. You can leave it the way it is and just paint the cabinet, maybe paint the walls, add a couple little key things in there, change the fixture, add another mirror. I think it'd be
Even
good.
though they just changed the fixtures. But
Well, see, but I would want something a little clean, be different looking. I mean, this is very standard, so those are cool.
again, so this house is just very standard. They've done it again so that you can move right into it.
And then you can fix it on your own if you want.
Add your own flair. Some people like grills in the window, some people don't. Grills are usually removable.
Yeah,
Those are
these
removable. So it's all depending on your look. I like the grills. Do you like grills?
I do. I usually like one up on top, not on the bottom. Everybody's different. It's a very
on the
classic.
top? You have grills on the top and not on the bottom?
Yes, that's a very like a new.
Class. Oh, she's just
Classic.
about. She's just about. Oh, I thought she was
If
gonna
you
tell
look
me it was
at- actually-
classy. And I was like,
If you look at old construction, like old craftsman style construction and Victorian, that's how they did it.
so it's classic, not classy.
Classic.
Okay, classic.
And yeah, and I did my house kind of a Dutch style old world
Right.
vibe, so we did that to it. So.
Okay, downstairs.
And you want to get them inside the windows so you don't have to clean around them. Or take them out. Up, down, up. Dining room.
Oh, dining room with no grills in the window. So
These are kind of rooms, so we'll back up. I mean, we'll get to the kitchen. We're not there yet.
yeah. So
I like the kitchen. That's my favorite.
I know the kitchen is really cool. There's not really much to say about the dining room. I mean, obviously, you would update it.
Yeah,
It's updated, but it needs just a little flair, I think. But like again, it's totally move-in ready.
Yeah, I mean, the thing that's hard is this is such a move-in ready house. Like, personally, I like open floor plan. So I'm looking around thinking, this is a barren wall, but you know, you could possibly leave it, you could open this up some here, over in that other room, you could open that into the family room, living room, kitchen, but then is it getting into too much?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it depends on the person who wants the house, because, oh yeah, I like open. Listen, I'm not Joanne Gaines, but I like her style.
Diana would open up the bathrooms if she could.
My bathroom doesn't have a wall. But there is a lot of cabinetry.
There is a lot of cabinetry. So, first floor laundry.
This is cool.
It is really cool. I mean, first floor laundry to me, it's kind of a weird thing. Like, I would rather have a second floor laundry only because, like, you're still taking the laundry up and down steps. But, you know
Is
what
there
I
a
mean?
chute? Do they have a chute?
No, they could though. Could very easily have a chute.
Yeah.
Actually, this is a no, it's coat closet.
Sometimes there's a chute in the closets.
That's what I would do. I'd put a chute right up there, and then
Yeah, because you can go from the master bedroom straight
that's right,
down.
right in the middle of the floor. We can put a laundry chute.
He'd probably fall in it.
There's just another half bath here. We don't take a look at that. We have a huge garage, workshop area,
That's actually nice.
Yeah,
too.
it is really
Wow,
nice.
Look at that.
and the driveway is heated.
Ooh.
I know. No shoveling.
That's nice when they have this little kickback. So you put your bikes and all your other stuff. My husband would say motorcycle. You know. And I like the fact that they have the built-in. Did you see that?
Oh, the ironing board.
Built-in ironing board. I don't iron. Heck no.
We weren't gonna say anything, but
No, I don't know. Am I wrinkled?
no. Kitchen.
Kitchen.
It's awesome.
Yeah, the kitchen. There's a couple little outdated things that could be taken off, like just this right here. I mean, if you took this off,
Oh yeah.
that would
I
have
was thinking
changed
that, too.
so much.
I would probably take this off, but not only that, I would take this top tray off too. I
Right.
feel like, and maybe just put a piece of crown mold around it all.
Yeah, because these are standard oak cabinets. I mean, if somebody likes oak, this is.
I would paint these cabinets.
I probably would too.
I would either paint them or I
But
would.
they're in such good shape, like you don't need to really
Oh, they're
replace them.
fantastic.
You just don't want to. Yeah, it's up to you.
You have to be quiet. We're going to wake our special guest. So, they put new granite countertops in. But yeah, I would put new doors on. I'd reface them, put new doors on. I don't like this
Yeah, that's
top
kind
part. It's kind of old.
That's more
like,
country style.
Yeah.
The whole thing is country style. But you could reface these for like a quarter of the cost of replacing all of these.
Right.
I mean, because this piece right here is not a cheap.
Right. Absolutely.
So if you could, just take off the
I don't know if I
extra.
mentioned it. They put a couple of new stainless steel appliances in, dishwasher, stove, and microwave too.
And then even change the hardware out if you wanted something a
If you
little
want it,
different.
yeah.
Yeah, but definitely paint these nice. Of course, a nice dark gray would be what I would pick. Or white. 'cause
White, yeah, I like
White
white.
is bright. And when I was mentioning that I have a friend of mine who does this part of this would be really cool if we're clean work the whole way.
Yeah, I've been seeing that a lot more. That you do like the sides and stuff. Just do it, just to add a little bit
And
of
it's-
added character to it.
It's so easy because all you have to do is get different pieces of wood, different kinds. and then stain it with a couple different stains, it's really not that hard, and it's not expensive at all.
Right.
And this would look like $1 million
Yeah.
compared to, covering that up, because that's usually more plastic.
Yeah, it's definitely not.
not.
It's like a composite or something.
Yeah, so I think you can do the end caps or some of the other pieces, and then it would have a, and because this is a nice top, they put nice granite in it. Nice color too.
So, any questions? Anybody have any questions? No. Perfect. So we're gonna wrap up.
Okay.
So I was going to pick up our special guest, but she's sleeping, and that's a rare occasion when she's around me. So we have to look at our special guest. There's little Sophia Baker.
Oh my goodness.
Of course, it's our camera ladies. Congratulations.
Yeah, of course it's the camera ladies. She did.
Not mine.
And she
Anyway.
starts to cry.
Yes, she can be mine. She can be mine for about half an hour at a
That's it.
time. Yeah.
That's it.
Well, thanks for watching. Thanks for coming on, and
Absolutely.
we will see you next week. Any questions? Please feel free to ask Diana on there. You know my website, danhowrealtor.com. Everything has been uploaded to YouTube as well. Go to YouTube, Dan Howell Realtor. It's on there. So if you want to rewatch anything, of course you can look at it on Facebook.
Right. And also you can look us up on Facebook at DiVineConsignHomeTreasures.com or just DiVine Consign Home Treasures. And if you like our page, you can follow us. And as I get new pieces, I constantly put them on there. I always have different ideas, different things, and different specials here and there as well. And also I can help a lot of people. I help them with redesigning if they have, take a picture of your room or what you're looking at doing. You can bring it in and I can tell you what you can use for that area.
And we'll put all of your information and the business information and address in the comments link. So anybody's watching this, all of Diana's information will be down there for you too.
Thanks.
Thanks so much.
All right, guys.
Have a great day.
Have a good day.